And November.
Welcome back. It's 40 Hotel Papa.
Cimarron.
2000 model year.
Juliet, November.
Piper Malibu Mirage.
Direct,
and I want to talk with you now about planning the descent.
India Whiskey
Many
Alpha.
piston pilots who've been operating aircraft without pressure aren't used to the large amount of times that it takes to descend from the flight levels.
After Cimarron, St. John.
We're up here where we can see
Phoenix,
practically forever because the air's so cold and clear. But getting down from 250 is sometimes a little tricky for a PA46 piston airplane. We don't want to go below 20 inches ever in the descent because the pressure will fall off if you do, the cabin pressure, and you run the risk of cooling the engine too quickly. We do have speed brakes on this one, but those are for our convenience, not ATC's.
3157.
So don't be using speed brakes. And if you haven't got speed brakes, I highly recommend that you keep the airplane clean and not use landing gear to stabilize the aircraft in anything other than an emergency. The reason is hydraulics don't like being cycled much at minus 25 degrees. The other reason is that by throwing gear down that early, you're creating drag that
on the approach now?
compromises all the kinetic energy that you use fuel to create.
November 8 Charlie
So
Kilo,
it's not very efficient.
on this frequency or with flight service.
What is efficient is planning your descent ahead.
Good day.
Plan the descent in advance. Now, we've still got, I've got Asheville in here. We're not making it to Asheville. I just put it in there to check on something. Let's take that out of there. Hour and 33 minutes to go. Getting in there around 22Z, a little after. So with any of the Garmins, there's of course a VNAV, but to plan a VNAV, we have to know the intermediate altitudes that will be assigned.
November 06 Whiskey, you're going to overfly,
particularly if there's an approach and such. So let's look here at their weather information.
Whiskey, Roger, will go ahead and show that.
So we can look at nearest to Wally Post is Oklahoma City. So let's have a look at that one. Here it is. There's the TAF. Let's go to METAR. There's the PWA METAR. Right now they got light winds out of the north, light rain, and 4,400 over. 7 miles visibility, so basically VFR and light rain. So we expect some ice getting down there, but probably landing to the north. So now if we look at the procedure, we can select an approach, something that lands to the north, and we got all kinds of things, but looking like the ILS 35 right might be a wise choice. So I'm going to load the full approach as always, and let's see what that does for us. All right, so if we know we're going to use that one, let's go ahead and pick off the approach on here. This is Wally Post, ILS 35 right. We can...
November 4 Romeo Charlie, climb maintain 15,000, 15,000.
Look at the profile view and see that it'll probably be a right downwind since we're eastbound. So we'd want to be maybe 3,000 feet, looking at the 10-mile ring altitude at the field.
And November 4 Romeo Charlie, the reason
because we'll have to be given vectors to the north. So I'm going to say 2,900 feet, 3,000 feet at the destination, 3,000 feet MSL.
They rerouted us. We had
so now if we go
and I just realized once I got
to the flight plan, to the vertical nav page, we could put that 3,000 in here.
November 78 Charlie Kilo, Roger. Understand you want to cancel your IFR?
And 0 before, and then PWA.
And you can fly 3157?
Actually, I take it back. We want it before.
Flight 3157.
PWA.
57, can you relay to a November 8 Charlie
There's
Kilo
PWAs in there.
if you want
That's
to cancel his IFR?
Right, so right now our vertical speed requirement
November 8 Charlie Kilo.
from this point is 242 feet per minute. We've got it set up for an 800-foot profile. I'm going to change that to 500.
8 Charlie Kilo, over.
And now
8 Charlie Kilo.
we'll get a little message.
Eagle Flight 3157, thanks for trying.
No problem.
Somebody's not paying attention, so I guess I better. Not me.
November 78 Charlie Kilo, out of your center.
So, when we approach that profile, we'll get a message, but now we have it set up more or less the way ATC is going to expect us to fly it. By setting it 500 feet per nautical mile, or per minute rather, we can speed up.
Number 4 Romeo Charlie, sorry I was talking to another aircraft.
Early on, when the air is smooth.
Or tried to put you on a different picture.
And,
you should be able to fly the
and then increase the rate when we get closer and need to.
The aircraft is available to do whatever we need it to do. I just didn't have enough charge that I felt comfortable accepting that route without having a charge.
November 4 Romeo Charlie, no problem. And to have one more slight amendment.
Okay, they found them. So
after St.
that's it
John's,
for the vertical profile. Try to get that done early in the flight, as early as you can. Since we have airborne weather, we know what the winds are going to be, and we can do all that ahead of time and have it done.
Direct Phoenix.
So we'll go back to flight information.
Direct St. John's, direct
Switch
checker,
to
direct Willie, and then Phoenix, checker.
map there.
Charlie,
You can
Hotel,
see all the blue
Echo,
flags.
Kilo, Romeo.
Very good depiction
November
there.
4 Romeo Charlie, affirmative. Thank you.
Departure, good afternoon, November 7.
It looks like we're picking up just a minor little wind here.
November 850 Lima X-ray, altitude center, roger.
There's winds aloft. Well, that's a different topic. So, it's Dick Rochfort. Fly safely.
12055.
Train off.